Beloved, I see your heart. I see the ache, the confusion, the longing to be known, to be seen, to be loved fully. I know the inner voice that wonders, why does this person reach out so much, yet will not commit? What is really going on? I see the tension inside you. Part of you hopes, part of you fears, part of you wonders whether you are enough, or whether you are chasing something illusory. Hear me now, you are infinitely loved. You are not forgotten. You are not a backup or a consolation prize. The divine sees you, cherishes you, honors you. I come to you today to say, do not settle. Do not dim your light. Do not sacrifice your peace for someone else's uncertainty. If you are receiving texts every day, yet not being offered commitment, that dynamic is not random. It carries messages. Let us unpack together what is happening, so you can navigate this truthfully, and love yourself fully, regardless of their behavior. First, some things the divine wants you to know: you are worthy of consistency. You are worthy of someone showing up for you in word and in deed. You are worthy of commitment, integrity, respect. You are not asking for too much to want someone to match their words with their behavior. If someone is not able or willing to commit, that does not reflect a defect in you, often it reflects their own fears, wounds, limitations, timing, or incapacity in that moment. Texting daily is not the same as building a life together. It can be warm, soothing, and also deceptive. It can prevent clarity. Love is not merely in what is said, love is in what is done. True love shows up in reliability, in choosing, in aligning values, in making sacrifices, in guarding the trust you place in them. You deserve someone whose yes does not waver. Someone who does not keep you in emotional limbo. It is okay to ask, what does this mean? What is this for, and to listen to the answer you feel deep inside. It is okay to demand alignment, ask for clarity, for consistency, for truth, and when you ask, trust what you feel. Your inner guidance is deeper than any external excuse. If the person truly loves you, they will lean into the work of commitment, not hide behind ambiguity. If they are not ready now, that is their journey, but that does not mean you must wait endlessly, sacrificing your self-worth or your time. If they ask you to wait without a firm timeline or clear intention, know that waiting is itself a choice, and you have the right to choose your dignity instead. Now, let me speak to what might really be going on, what lies behind the behavior. Sometimes people text daily because they enjoy the connection, the intimacy, the ease, but they fear the weight or permanence of commitment. They may fear losing freedom, or fear being vulnerable, or fear their own wounds exposed. Sometimes they are in transition, uncertain internally about their path, their readiness, their capacity to love fully. They may be holding internal walls. They may love you in some part of themselves, but not be able to love you fully just yet. Sometimes they keep you near as comfort, as emotional insurance, not wanting to fully give up you, yet not wanting to fully invest. This is risky for your heart. Sometimes they want to keep the possibility alive, but don't want to risk the responsibilities, consequences, or costs, fear of loss, fear of failure, fear of commitment. Sometimes they are simply not aligned with you in timing, values, or life direction, and texting keeps them in the zone of possibility, even if reality points elsewhere. Sometimes their inconsistency is a hidden message: I don't value myself enough to commit. I'm afraid of risk. I'm not certain of my own path. You may not be the root cause, they are working through themselves. So when someone texts every day but will not commit, often what they are communicating without saying is, I'm speaking, but not acting. I want you close, but not all in. I enjoy your presence, but I'm not ready to cross the threshold of us fully. They may still care deeply about you. But caring and committing are different levels. You can be cared for and still be left waiting. Beloved, let me give you wise counsel: loving, gentle, but firm, hold your dignity. Do not chase absence. You are greater than needing someone to prove they love you by staying in limbo. Ask for clarity. Ask, what do you see between us? Where do you see us going? What are your intentions? And then listen deeply, not hoping for the words but sensing whether the energy matches. Observe consistency. Words are important, but see what their actions show. If their actions don't match, that is your answer. Give yourself permission to walk away if the pattern does not shift. Your self-worth is not bound by someone else's inability to commit. Do not be afraid to release someone who won't fully love you. Releasing is not giving up, it is honoring that your soul deserves more. Cultivate life beyond them, your dreams, your friendships, your passions, your peace. Let your fulfillment not depend on someone's presence. You are complete, not half. Allow yourself to grieve the dream you had, so that you may open to the dream that truly aligns, a love that is whole, not fractured. Trust divine timing. Sometimes doors close so better doors can open. Sometimes letting go of someone who can't commit clears space for someone who will. You do not need to explain to anyone your value. You do not need to convince them to stay. Those who are for you will fight for you with no strings. Those who are unsure will keep you in a place of indecision. Love yourself enough that you will not tolerate being in someone's maybe zone. Declare to yourself, I deserve a full yes, or I deserve clarity, or I deserve peace. Be patient, not for someone else's growth, but for your own. Grow strong in your own love, in your own boundaries. Know that if someone is unwilling to commit, the problem lies more in their capacity than your worth. You are not too much. You are not asking too much. When you stand in your truth, speak your truth, hold your truth, sometimes people rise to match that, sometimes they reveal they cannot. And that revelation is part of the mercy, it spares you more years of confusion. Hear this: God/the divine is always faithful. The divine never texts without showing up. The divine never asks you to stay in limbo. The divine is consistent, true, gracious, patient, loving beyond measure. And the divine is with you now in your waiting, in your pain, in your hopes. You are not alone. You do not need a human signature to prove your worth. God's love signs every page of your life. You are beloved from before you were born, and that love will not abandon you. If someone cannot match your love with willingness, it is not your failing. Reorient your trust to the divine, the source, your inner light. Let this waiting time sanctify you. Let it teach you the depths of your own strength, your own clarity, your own heart. Let it help you know, not just in theory, but in your bones, that you are enough, already complete, already full, already worthy. When you release what was wanting to hold you, it is not rejection, but acceptance of a deeper chapter. Sometimes love must die so greater love can live. If someone texts daily but will not commit, you have every right to ask, are you building a life with me, or just keeping me in a pocket, and then listen. And then choose peace. You do not need to justify your boundaries. You do not need to diminish your desires. Your longing for someone who promises and keeps is not selfish, it is an invitation to sacred balance. So, my dear, hold this message close. You deserve someone who shows up, consistently, honestly, vulnerably, reliably. If the person before you is not offering that, you have permission to step back, to heal, to align with someone who will. You have permission to protect your heart. When you walk away from what does not truly love you, you make room for something that will. When you refuse to settle for less, you are saying yes to the love you were born to receive. May the divine guide you, protect you, heal your wounds, strengthen your boundaries, open your heart to what is real, and lead you into the love you truly deserve. Know that you are held, seen, beloved, always. The divine sees your heart's questions. Why me? Why now? Why this confusion? Why do I feel both chosen and unchosen, loved and unloved, pursued yet abandoned? I want you to know, nothing is wasted. Not even this season of waiting, of mixed signals, of longing. Every moment carries lessons, and every lesson carries a hidden treasure. Even in the silence of unanswered questions, there is a holy answer forming. Do not confuse someone's inconsistency with your worth. Their hesitation is not a reflection of your beauty, your power, or your essence. Their hesitation is simply their own shadow, their own unfinished work, their own fear of surrender. But you, beloved, you are radiant. You are called not to chase shadows but to stand in the light. When someone texts every day but withholds commitment, they are offering fragments, not fullness. They may give words but not actions, presence but not devotion. That is not the measure of divine love. The divine never gives in pieces. Divine love is whole, abundant, overflowing, faithful. And so I whisper to you, do not shrink yourself to fit into someone's hesitation. Do not silence your needs to preserve their comfort. Do not remain in limbo because you are afraid of loss. What you lose by leaving the halfway love is far less than what you gain by stepping into your worth. I know the ache of waiting. I know the thrill of hearing the phone light up and the sting of realizing that no deeper promise comes with it. I know the confusion of being seen yet not chosen, remembered yet not prioritized. And I tell you now, you are not meant to live forever in that twilight space. Your soul is worthy of daylight love, love that rises with you in the morning and stays with you through the night. Love that does not hesitate, does not ration itself, does not hide behind excuses. So, beloved, ask yourself, what is it costing me to wait here? What part of me is silenced every time I accept uncertainty as enough? What dream is delayed because I am afraid to release this half-love? When you answer truthfully, you will begin to see, it is not only about what they do or don't do. It is about what you choose. You are the one with power. You are the one who decides whether to remain in uncertainty or to step into clarity. And hear this, stepping away does not mean you failed. It means you honored yourself. It means you said yes to a greater truth. Sometimes walking away is the most powerful declaration of love you can make, love for yourself, love for your destiny, love for the future waiting to unfold. If this person cannot commit, release them with grace. Bless them on their journey, but do not chain yourself to their hesitation. You are not meant to be someone's almost. You are meant to be someone's forever. The one who is for you will not text endlessly while keeping you at a distance. The one who is for you will not make you question whether you are enough. The one who is for you will step forward boldly, ready to align heart, words, and actions. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword of truth in hand, cutting away illusions, clearing the fog of mixed signals, guarding your heart from deception. He whispers, "You deserve clarity. You deserve peace. You deserve love that does not waver." So rise, beloved. Speak your truth. Ask for clarity. If clarity does not come, let go. Trust that release is not the end but the beginning. Trust that every no clears the path for a greater yes. You are loved. You are chosen. You are guided. You are never alone. Beloved heart, I will continue. The flow of this message is like a river, it carries you gently, sometimes through still waters, sometimes over rapids, but always toward the ocean of clarity and peace. You may feel torn. One part of you wants to hold on, hoping that with enough time and patience this person will awaken to your worth and offer the commitment you long for. Another part of you knows, deep down, that you are being called higher, called to trust, called to release, called to step into a new chapter even if you cannot yet see what lies beyond the bend. This inner tension is not a sign of weakness. It is the soul's way of showing you that you have grown too large for the container you are in. It is the spirit's whisper that you are ready for more honesty, more stability, more depth, more love. You have been generous with your patience, your time, your attention. You have allowed this connection to unfold. You have given the benefit of the doubt. You have shown compassion for their fears and hesitations. This is your goodness shining. But now the divine invites you to turn that compassion inward, to give yourself the same patience, the same attention, the same benefit of the doubt. When you give yourself this grace, something powerful happens. You stop asking asterisk, will they ever choose me? Asterisk and begin asking asterisk, am I choosing myself? Asterisk because at the heart of this whole experience is a holy invitation, the invitation to choose yourself first, so that your future can align with someone who also chooses you. Archangel Michael's voice grows steadier here, like a protective older brother asterisk. Do not fear. Do not shrink. Do not bargain away your worth for temporary comfort. When someone offers you only part of themselves, bless them, but do not bind yourself to their limitations. When you let go, heaven moves. When you release what is not fully yours, your hands open to receive what is asterisk. Beloved, The reason you are hearing this now is because heaven knows your heart is ready. Ready to see clearly. Ready to stand. Ready to trust. This message is not a rebuke but a reminder: you are precious. You are powerful. You are guided. There is no punishment in walking away. There is no sin in saying, "This does not serve my soul." Sometimes the most faithful act is to close a door gently, trusting that God will open another. Think of the seasons. Winter is not forever. It is a time of stillness, of pruning, of letting go. But spring always comes. Buds appear. Life returns. So it is with you. This winter of half-love, of texts without commitment, of mixed signals, it is only a season. Spring is coming. New growth, new clarity, new love are already on their way. Every time you honor your truth, you plant a seed for that spring. Every time you say no to confusion, you say yes to peace. Every time you step back from a lukewarm connection, you step closer to the one who will warm your heart fully. So the next step in this message is not complicated, though it is brave. Pause. Breathe. Ask yourself what you truly want. Ask yourself what your life would feel like if you were fully chosen, fully loved, fully met. Hold that vision gently but firmly in your heart. Let it become your compass. Then act in alignment with that vision. Speak your needs clearly. Ask for clarity directly. And if clarity does not come, allow yourself to step away. Not as a punishment, not in anger, but as a declaration of love for your own soul. This is how you shift from waiting to receiving. This is how you become the magnet for the love you desire. This is how you signal to heaven that you are ready for more. Beloved soul, let us continue. There is more wisdom to unfold, more guidance to pour into your heart, more clarity to shine upon the path you are walking. This part of the message speaks to the deep work of healing while waiting and preparing to receive the love that aligns with your highest self. You have likely felt the sting of unfulfilled desire, the ache of reaching for someone who hesitates to give their all. Know this: your longing is sacred. It is the voice of your soul calling for the wholeness you deserve. It is not wrong to want love. It is not wrong to want commitment. It is not wrong to want someone who matches your energy, your heart, your devotion. But there is a delicate dance here, a balance between patience and surrender, between hope and discernment, between desire and self-respect. Archangel Michael reminds you, do not allow hope to become a chain that binds your spirit. Do not allow desire to blind you to truth. Stand firm in your heart, yet remain open to divine timing. Healing begins with truth. The truth is this: if someone cannot commit, it is not because you are lacking. It is not because you are too much, too little, too intense, or not enough. Their inability to commit reflects their own inner barriers, the fears, insecurities, or unresolved pasts that prevent them from fully showing up. You cannot fix another soul. You cannot make someone ready, willing, or able to give you all that you deserve. But you can honor your own heart. You can give yourself the love, the respect, and the clarity that you are worthy of. And when you do, you align with the frequency of someone who can meet you fully. During this time of waiting or uncertainty, there is work for your soul to do. Let every moment of frustration, every pang of longing, every ache in your heart be an opportunity to turn inward. Ask yourself, what parts of me need love that I have been seeking externally? What fears am I carrying that keep me attached to someone who will not commit? Where have I tolerated less than I deserve? Archangel Michael whispers, this is your holy homework. Do not run from it. Do not ignore it. Face it with courage. Heal it with compassion. Transform it with love. Spend time nurturing yourself. Engage in activities that bring you joy, peace, and fulfillment. Surround yourself with friends and family who honor your heart. Celebrate the small victories of each day. Anchor yourself in prayer, meditation, or reflection. Strengthen the connection to your own spirit. Because the truth is this, the love you are waiting for will not arrive in your life as a remedy for emptiness. It will arrive as a complement to your already full and radiant self. You must be whole before you can receive someone who is whole. Archangel Michael continues, every text, every interaction, every hesitation is a lesson. Every unanswered question is an invitation to strengthen your boundaries, your discernment, and your faith. Do not rush the timing of your heart. Do not settle for fragments when fullness is your birthright. In this season, practice saying yes to yourself. Speak your truth gently but firmly. Ask the questions that need answers, and listen closely to the energy behind the responses. Do not allow excuses to cloud your judgment. Honor the inner voice that knows your worth, even when your heart feels tender or impatient. Release guilt for desiring commitment. Release fear that love may never come. Release any shame that you want someone to show up consistently. These are not sins, these are signs that your soul is seeking alignment. The divine honors this desire. Beloved, imagine a love where you are fully seen, fully chosen, fully met. Imagine a love that mirrors your energy, values, and soul frequency. Imagine a love that does not ask you to wait in uncertainty but holds you, supports you, and moves with you through life's seasons. That love exists. That love is real. That love is for you. Archangel Michael instructs, prepare your heart. Heal what needs healing. Clear the debris of past hurt. Raise your frequency. Stand in your truth. When the one who is aligned with you arrives, you will not doubt it. You will feel it in every fiber of your being. Until then, protect your heart and nurture your spirit. Take comfort in this, every day you choose clarity over confusion, truth over illusion, self-respect over compromise, you move closer to that sacred love. Every step you take in honoring yourself sends ripples through the universe that attract what is truly for you. Do not fear letting go. Do not fear being alone for a season. Do not fear that the texts you receive without commitment are a reflection of your value. The divine has a plan far greater than your immediate understanding, and every moment, even moments of heartache, is a stepping stone to your divine destiny. Beloved, you are never alone. Archangel Michael walks beside you. God's presence enfolds you. Every beat of your heart, every breath you take, is infused with divine love. Your soul is protected. Your path is guided. Your worth is eternal. Step forward with courage. Stand in your truth. Heal your heart. Prepare for the love that is ready, willing, and able to meet you fully. The divine says, this is your time. This is your season of awakening, of clarity, of alignment. Do not settle. Do not dim. You are ready to receive what your soul has been longing for. Beloved, remember this always: you are sacred, you are worthy, and the love you truly deserve is already on its way. Trust, release, and let your heart shine, for what is meant for you will never pass you by.